So today's video, which I'm doing a couple today just because I haven't really had a whole lot of time in between my rec and coming back to work to film. So today or this video is going to be about things that you see in a dog kennel. Now, I've seen some things working here. Not necessarily good things. So let's jump right in. One of the first bad things that I've seen working at a dog kennel is mats. We also have a groomer here, and she does amazing work. She works miracles on these dogs, let me tell you. We have had dogs come in that they're literally from their tips of their ears down to the backs of their tails is completely matted. We had one dog come in, and she was a Westie, and Westies are not supposed to be as big as this one was. And she was overweight. Her pet parents, I'm pretty sure they love her, but she was extremely overweight. Her hair was matted. She smelled like vomit and stale cigarettes. She had poop matted in her sanitary area. So that's like where she goes to the bathroom at front and back. That was completely matted with dog poop. And our groomer was able to, she literally had to shave this dog completely. Like, she made a miracle. It was a miracle that she kept a good amount of fur for a Westie. And I think they kept the skirt, which is kind of like on the sides. But yeah, that happens a lot. We do have a lot of people come in that bring their dogs in that are really matted. We had a golden doodle, which is a golden retriever, and a poodle come in, and when it was shaved down, it was literally like holding up a fur coat. That's how matted it was. It came off together, if that makes any sense. So it was really weird, and that was one of the things that I had first seen working at a kennel. Another thing that you see at a kennel is disabled dogs. We've had a couple of disabled dogs come in. One actually got put down. The other one left, I think I want to say Friday. And he was extremely sick, not able to walk on his own, couldn't even tell that he was using the bathroom. I mentioned him in my previous video. So you see that a lot. You see dogs just that you can tell are being abused, because I mean, you can tell. We do get really aggressive dogs. We had 2 dogs come in, well, not here, but dogs can get kennel aggressive, which kennel aggressive is they're fine when they're outside of the kennel, but as soon as you put them in the kennel, they become aggressive. They'll charge at the fence. They can fence bite, which is basically where here's the fence, this is their snout, and they're constantly trying to bite. Or fence fight, which is where they're trying to fight other dogs through the fence when you're trying to take them outside. Which there'll be a dog in this kennel and you're walking them this way, and you have to have dogs on leads. That way they do not fight. So if you have a dog in a kennel and you have this dog on a lead and you're pulling him, you're not pulling him, but you're making it to where he cannot get to any other dogs to fence fight, which would be to get through the fence at this other dog. I myself have had to deal with that. I've had a dog that was in a kennel actually attack a dog that was outside of the kennel that was walking by because he was sniffing and he latched on. Like, this is the dog that started the attack, and this is the dog that got attacked. The dog that started it literally was like this, reached through somehow, and we've, somehow got through and attached onto this dog's mouth. So that's something else that you can encounter in a kennel. Just unruly parents, extremely aggressive parents. Sometimes you'll hear through the grapevine between other kennels and groomers that there are some people that have been blacklisted, which is pretty much they cannot come to that kennel and or groomer anymore because of they tried to start something with the groomer. They try to start something with the business and or whoever worked there, which that has happened before. I have heard of people bringing in dogs, not to this kennel, but to other kennels in the area, and starting a fight because they didn't want to pay them. You have people who don't want to pay full price for a groom, which grooming your dog is really expensive, but I wouldn't try grooming a dog yourself if you don't know what you're doing. And our groomer can definitely tell you that. Like, you definitely don't want to groom your own dog. It can mess up their fur, basically, and possibly their skin, depending on what you do. And we get, like, overly excited. Like, we have some really cool people that come up in here. Like there's some dog owners and dogs that are just flipping awesome. I love everyone that comes in through our doors. I spend a lot of time with the dogs. So it's pretty cool. Sorry about the terrible lighting. I'm in the front office. It's lunchtime. But yeah, that's just a couple of things that I've seen here that you just wouldn't believe. I mean, there's people that bring their dogs in that are in heat, and you're like, okay, why are you bringing your dog in when they're in heat? Like, you'll have people bring their dogs in that have absolutely no shots, and to be boarded, normally you have to have your Bordetella, your DHPP, and your rabies shot. And your Bordetella is kennel cough, because you don't want your dog getting kennel cough. I mean, we do keep it as sanitary. We keep it nice and clean as much as we can, because, I mean, face it, dogs are going to poop when we're not here. Some kennels, they have staff overnight. Some kennels don't. The kennel I work at, we don't have people here overnight, but I'm literally here from 7 in the morning to 6 in the evening. So we pretty much focus, and we're here on holidays as well. So while everyone else is, off doing this, we're taking care of our dogs. Granted, not sure if I'm saying that right. I do get time off, so that's nice, depending on where you work at, depending on how many kennel techs are there. But yeah, just when you board your animals, just try and be nice, and just think about your animals. They're kind of human too, if you think about it. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.